What is the minimum amount you need to start importing goods from China? This is one of the questions I get most of the time. You all are always asking, Onyi, what's the minimum amount I can start importing goods from China? I want to clear that question, answer it in this video. So if you know this is something you've been asking or you've been thinking about, this video right here is for you. Welcome to the channel, Onyomura again, you already know. So, what's the minimum amount you need to buy? Is there a specific minimum amount? Once we think about importing goods from China, the type of product I'm importing might be different from the type of product you want to import. I focus on fashion items for ladies, for kiddies, like bags, shoes, clothing, and the rest. That's my focus. That's where I put all my energy on. Let's say you, for instance, you want to start buying men's wears. I deal with ladies and kiddies. Yours is men's. Or let's say you want to focus on household appliances. Now, the minimum amount I can use for my own will be different from the amount you're using. In my last video or my last two videos, I mentioned that one of my students actually started her own importation. Her very first importation, what she spent to buy those items, those jewelry she bought, was 100,000 naira, like approximately 100,000 naira. That was what she started with. She showed me the screenshot of the item she bought. She bought jewelries. That was exactly what she wanted to go into, but she said, Only I was scared, so I decided to start with 100,000 naira. And when it came, I told you guys now, she said she sold everything with, some she sold with 2 times the money, so with 3 times. Like, she was literally very happy. She saw the items she bought, they were of good quality, and then she was able to sell and make profit. So the minimum amount you need depend on the type of product you want to import and the type of shipping route you want to take. For her, she used air shipping because she bought jewelries, and these jewelries were light. Now let me put out something here for you all to understand. Most of you just go ahead and buy stuff in very small quantity, and because we said sea shipping is cheaper, you go ahead and send it to the agent sea shipping warehouse. You know what will happen? They will go ahead and ship it with sea, but they will give you their minimum charge for sea shipping. Most of these shipping company, they have a minimum charge for sea shipping. You cannot send a goods to them that is 2 kg. You want to send it through sea, they will not calculate it for you with your 2 kg or whatever. They'll give you their minimum charge. Maybe their minimum charge for sea shipping is 50,000 naira. Even when you know that item you're sending shouldn't be up to 50,000 naira, when you calculate it, that is the minimum they charge. They will charge you that 50,000 naira. So whenever you decide that you want to buy stuff and you want to ship them through sea, you should be ready to buy stuff in bulk. You should be able to buy stuff in bulk, not buying items that are worth 20,000 naira or that are worth 50,000 naira or even 100,000 naira and you're sending it through sea. It makes no sense because you'll be charged the minimum sea shipping rate. For some companies it's 50,000 naira, for some it is estimated. They are not charging you based on the CBM of what you bought, because it is too tiny, it is too small. They'll just charge you with their minimum sea shipping rate. So take note of that. If you're buying things in small quantities, you can go ahead and use air cargo. You can go ahead and use air cargo, and you know that for air cargo it is usually a bit expensive. But if you're buying in bits, maybe you're scared, you want to try it out, use air cargo. Now when you do all this calculation, you will see that the minimum money I need for mine will be definitely different from what you need. All I want to tell you all in this video is that you can start your importation business currently with 100,000 naira and above. Let's just leave it at that. The minimum money you need, you can start with 100,000 naira and above. Your shipping is not inclusive in what I just said though. Take note. The 100k I'm talking about is the amount you need to buy products. You can start with 100,000 naira and above. When it arrives, either you use air, of course, if you're buying in small quantity, use air cargo. You should be able to calculate what your estimated shipping fee will look like. You should have an idea before it even lands. That is something I teach in my classes, in my importation class. You should have an idea. You should be able to do this raw calculation, right? So let's say 100,000 naira and above currently with the exchange rate, 100k and above. Now for those of you that are just asking because you're scared, because you don't want to just go into it yourself, remember we have started our pre-order. I closed pre-order I think 2 years ago. Now we have started pre-order again. So what I will do for you all is to add the link to our WhatsApp pre-order group here. Currently we are pre-ordering stuff for back to school. We are pre-ordering back to school items like school bags, lunch bags, back to school shoes. We are currently pre-ordering it, and it will be ending 2nd week of April. I don't know when you're seeing this video, just know that back to school item pre-order will be ending 2nd week of April. Do you understand? So if you're seeing yours anything after second week of April, still join the group. We'll be pre-ordering other things like wear, skiddy shoes, mixed stock sneakers, and the rest. You understand? So just take it that the minimum amount you need is from 100k and above, millions. Do you understand? I think I've answered that question. If you're importing lightweight products of small quantity, you can decide to use air cargo. But if you're buying stuff in bulk, best option for you is sea shipping. Do you get? So that's that about this question. See you all in the next one.